Hi there, my name is Alana and here at Classy on the Run, we love talking about luxury and high-end makeup and beauty. Today I'm so excited to be sharing with you some swatches and my thoughts of the brand new Benefit Blush collection. Now I have 7 of the new and revamped shades in front of me. So in this video, first I'm going to share with you a little bit about the collection. Then we are going to try them on. I'm going to share a little bit about my try-on philosophy once we get to that part. And then I'm going to share with you some swatches. And in the swatches, I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison of the new shade and the old shades that I think are the closest match. So if you are like me and you have some favorites from the Benefit, the original Benefit Blush collection, I'm hoping I can help steer you to a new favorite. But I'm just going to say off the bat, California, Dallas, I miss you. Georgia, I miss you. But there are some new favorites in this collection, a few shades that I really like, and a few shades that were a lot of fun to try, but probably aren't shades meant for my complexion. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So these blushes retail for $29 US or 36 Canadian dollars, and they're available in 12 shades, including pinks, berries, oranges. When I looked at this collection, it felt like there was sort of some, like a lighter pink, a lighter orange, a deeper pink, a deeper orange. Like it really felt like there was a shade for everybody. So I think they've done a really great job in curating the collection to make sure that there's a shade for everybody. One thing that definitely surprised me with this collection was that there were so many matte blushes. So of the 12 shades, 3 are matte, 3 are satin, and 5 are shimmer. Personally, I'm most interested in the satin formula. Now the reason I wanted to remark on the number of matte shades is it definitely feels like luminous complexion products are really having a moment. So what I think is interesting, what this kind of says to me, is that they're not just revamping these blushes to be, on trend for today, but I think they want these to be sort of like a new lasting product in their collection. So I want to go over a couple of differences between the new and the old. Right off the bat, these new blushes have a much slimmer profile. I wanted to take this opportunity to show the width difference. So you can see there's quite a difference there. And what I really appreciate about the new slimmer profile on these blushes is that they will take up less real estate in my makeup drawer. So we still get that beautiful, gorgeous artwork up front. We just don't need as much space. Part of what has created the additional space, as mentioned, is the new Benefit blushes don't have the little brush. Now I think it's very telling that as I showcased all of my existing collection to you, I only found this one brush. And A, I forgot it was in there, and B, I threw out most of them. So I'm going to keep that in there as a memory. I don't even think that's the right one. I think that one actually came with probably Nirvana. But anyways, just goes to show you that these will not be missed. And honestly, I never recommend using the applicators that makeup products come with. Well, looking closely, it doesn't feel that much bigger. I think there's something about the shape of the new box. I think it's a little bit wider because I feel like I can get my brush in there better. Something else you may like to know is that the new boxes are made with 20% less materials, which of course, great for the planet. So without any further ado, let's put these on my face. When I swatch cheek products, I always like to have the bronzer on underneath because for me, I like to present complexion products the way I'd wear them, as a part of a full makeup look. Throughout this swatching session, which already I feel so bad for my cheeks, I'm going to be taking off the makeup underneath, reapplying the foundation, touching up the bronzer, and just making sure that I can show you what each of these blushes would look like as a part of a completed look. Shellie is described as a warm seashell pink and is available in their shimmer finish. Personally, I purchased Shellie as a deluxe mini. Benefit did send me the other 5 shades that I'll be testing, and in addition to that, I do have 1 free sample that I received. I purchased Shellie because it was the shade that was most interesting to me. It was not sent in PR, and I wanted to get the mini both to show you the comparison for this video, but also because I have so much makeup that I'm probably never going to go through it, and a mini is more than enough for me. And if you have a makeup collection like mine, it's probably more than enough for you as well. The next shade I'll be featuring is Willa, which is described as a soft neutral rose. The next blush I'll be featuring is Crystah, which is described as a strawberry pink blush and is available in their shimmer finish. Now this one is a total bonus for the video. I got this in my most recent Sephora order and it was one of the free samples available. The next blush is Sunny, and it is described as a warm coral available in the matte formula. The next shade is Butterfly, and it is described as a golden orange. The next shade I'll be wearing is Terra, which is described as a golden brick red. Terra is in their shimmer finish. I'm going to complete my look by touching my Hoola bronzer and my highlighter, and then we'll get into swatches. To start, here are the swatches of the new Benefit Blush collection. I've intentionally left space between the swatches to show you a comparison. Shellie, Willa, Crystah, Sunny, Butterfly, Terra, and Hoola, which was also reformulated. Next to Willa, I'm going to showcase Havana. This is unfortunately no longer available. As you can see, it doesn't pull down as well, and that lilac shade really comes through, so not a very good match. Next to Crystah, I'm going to showcase California, which was one of my absolute favorites from the old collection. California is more pigmented and saturated, but in a similar color family. Now, I do think that Georgia has more in common with Peachin', but I do want to show it beside Sunny. And as you can see, right over here, Georgia in comparison is more of a highlight, nothing like the other. Sugar Bomb also has quite an orange tone to it, and so I want to compare that to Sunny and Butterfly. Right there, nowhere near as pigmented as these two. Now, I'd wanted to compare Gold Rush to Terra, but on opening up Gold Rush, nothing in common. I just put it right there. I just thought it would be more the same, but it is not. And finally, we have Old Hoola. I don't even know if that was the Hoola blush or brush. You can see I hit pan on this. This one was a favorite. And there we have it compared to new Hoola. Swatching my my collection of previous Benefit blushes with the new ones. Of course, there are some shades that I don't have in either collection that may also be a good or a bad match. I am glad that that is all the blushes I'm putting on my face today, because that adds up on the cheeks. And to think that I got a request from you guys, which I'm gonna do it, I promise, to swatch my whole Charlotte Tilbury lipstick collection on my lips again. Last time was 43. Today we're probably north of 50, so anyways, my face can only handle so many swatch parties. Okay, so we've tried on the Benefit blushes. We've taken a look at all three formulas. I want to share my final thoughts with you. And of course, my recommendations. Now, when it comes to formula, I think my recommendations are going to be pretty spot on. But I will say when it comes to color, of course, if you have a complexion similar to mine, these are going to work for you. And if you don't, they might not. And I would recommend that you watch some swatches from somebody with a skin tone closer to you, because at the end of the day, that's how we are all going to get the best recommendations for shades. So with that being said, I do not like the matte formula. And I would like to start by saying that I don't like any matte formulas. Honestly, over the last couple of years, I've really come to the point of the opinion that makeup shouldn't hurt or be uncomfortable. And immediately when I put Sunny on my face, look, it was matte. It lived up to the claims, but immediately my face, it just started feeling like the moisture was sucking out of it. And I have dry skin, so I avoid matte products like the plague. If you have oily skin, maybe this has great like stay all day power for you and you're like, yes, give it to me. And if that's the case, I love that for you. I don't love it for me, which is a shame, because I think the shade for Sunny was really lovely. But for these shimmer and satin formulas, stunning. I think the satin formula is my absolute favorite, but the shimmer is very nice as well. Personally, I didn't notice a huge difference between satin and shimmer, but I just found this, I will say I found the satin to be the most comfortable on my cheeks. Thought Willa was just a knock out of the park, so pretty. Shellie, which is in the shimmer formula, is also very, very pretty. I thought that was very flattering on my cheeks. But what I was most impressed by was that the shades that intimidated me, particularly Butterfly and Terra, which I just thought those were not going to work for me at all, They actually, I thought, looked really good. I don't think they looked as good as Shellie and Willa on my complexion, but with a light hand, I was able to make them work, and I thought that they were really, really actually quite pretty. Overall, I think that Benefit has done a great job on this collection. I think there's a great variety of shades. If you're looking for something more nude and neutral, if you're looking for something a little bolder, if you have different complexions, I think you're gonna be able to find something that you enjoy here. And I will say, every formula I've tried feels softer, easier to blend. It's just, you know what, like when Benefit came out with the original box blushes, I am sure that they were, I mean, I was obsessed with them. You saw the pan I hit on Hoola. Like, I am sure that they were some of the best that the market had in 2015, let's say, 26. I don't know when those came out, but let's say 2015, right? It's 2022. We are more than halfway through 2022, and brands are coming with new formulas all the time. So I think it's great that they updated the formula. My only complaint, and this is just me, and I know I will find new things to love, but I wish they had kept some of the old shades around, like California. First of all, I think the artwork on California, like I'm obsessed with this, and I really like this shade. I also really, really liked Dallas. I thought Dallas was really pretty. But one thing you should know is they did keep around the Dandelion blush. So anyways, oh, and obviously they kept around Hoola and they updated it. And I will say using the new Hoola bronzer is a real joy. Like, I kind of but like veered off the path of Hoola because I was just finding newer products that were hitting the market were, you know, bronzing me better. But I don't know, I think this will be back in my rotation because it was a real joy to use. Anyways, that is my thoughts on the collection, some swatches, some comparisons, a try on my poor cheeks. Thank you to Benefit for sending me many of the shades. Thank you to myself for purchasing me Shellie. And thank you to Sephora for having Crystah as a like free sample added to the video. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments what you think of the reformulation, if any of these shades have caught your eye, and if you're planning on picking them up. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Bye. Mwah.